Beautiful souls, I hope you all are doing great. If you like my videos, like my channel, please like, share, subscribe and comment and click on the bell icon so that you get notified of all my future videos. Today I am going to share the Akashic Records session of Shalini, who was dealing with issues of rejection by her loved ones. She said, "My parents were emotionally unavailable for me, preferring my sister over me. I had to go through emotional abuse at home and later even in office. I got married but was never happy. And now we are getting divorced as I was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, and my husband doesn't want to continue with me any further. Doctors say emotional abandonment from parents created foundation for this disease and office abuse made it come on surface. I want to know, why did all this happen to me? What did I do wrong?" Shalini was such a kind and soft hearted lady. I actually felt very bad hearing her story. As she couldn't come in person for the hypnotherapy session, and distance hypnotherapy is contraindicated for psychiatric illnesses, so I decided to visit her records by myself and find out the reason. The session. Upon channeling the energies and visiting her records, the first vision I had was of a middle aged lady in the 18th century who had recently got her son married to a beautiful girl. This middle aged lady was Shalini. She did not like her daughter in law and always searched for ways to bother her. Ultimately, she made her son believe that her daughter in law was mentally ill and manipulated him to leave her. The reason behind all this was dowry. Her daughter in law came into her current life in the form of her mother, who emotionally abandoned her, and because of the trauma she had to go through in her past life due to false accusation by Shalini, she became one of the important reasons for her onset of disease in her current life, indirectly, of course. The pain of separation from husband Shalini had given her due to accusation of mental illness became reality in this life for Shalini, causing her marriage to break. And of course, her mother indirectly playing a role and taking her revenge. Even the other people she met were the ones she had hurt in other lives of her. Her current life husband was her husband from another lifetime who she had abused emotionally. He had no other option than to tolerate her abuse. In this other life, I saw her being a person who was more self focused, self centered. She was unable to empathize with her husband and made him live on her own terms. A similar situation happened in her current life, where her past life husband incarnated to be her present husband, who lacked empathy and left her instead of supporting her in her difficult times. Angels told me that the people who impacted her life were related to her multiple past lives. She was given these 3 lifetimes to learn her lessons, including her current one, and her soul promised to do so. But upon incarnation, as she lost memory of her soul promising things, she failed to learn those lessons and went on getting trapped in the loop of karma. In this current life, as the baggage had increased, she had to incarnate as a victim of the situation and had to let wrong happen to her. I asked the guides for the solution and they advised me to cut few of her unwanted cords and give her techniques of forgiveness. This was the only way to make her come out of her miseries. Also, they divided her karmic debts into sections so that the intensity of her problems are reduced. They advised her to do good deeds, which would increase her good karmas. Now you see how simple desires turned into serious actions of her in her past lives, and she has to deal with the repercussions even till now. This is why it is extremely important to keep in check our thoughts and our desires and never intend or do bad to others. Even if we hurt others unintentionally, we should seek forgiveness. She had incarnated as a very kind and gentle lady in this life. She allowed others to take their revenge and do justice to both of them and indirectly help her liberate and get free from her karmas. Lessons from this therapy. Number 1. Do good deeds, focus on forgiveness and learning. These are those blessings whose results might not be seen immediately, but definitely permanently in the long run. You never know, they might act as a savior against any upcoming problems. Number 2, no matter what, never get involved in any physical or emotional deeds which hurt others. What if your thought of seeking justice for yourself through revenge or tit for tat is actually a karmic trap that has no escape? Yes, you have heard it right. Not all karmas can be escaped. Though majority can be cancelled, modified, or postponed, but few need to be experienced. There is no other solution to it. This was a very short yet very informative, insightful session of Shalini, who was such a good lady, such a gentle lady, but had to deal with repercussions of her actions committed 200 years ago. So, this was today's session and today's video. I hope it has helped you and provided you insight on certain things in life. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do like, share, subscribe to my channel and share this video with others. Take care, stay blessed till we meet again.